In this lesson, we're going to talk about the search engine algorithm. I've referred to it a couple of times as we've gone through here, that the algorithm is based on relevance. Relevancy being what page is most relevant for the words that the searcher has typed in. Now that relevancy is based on a couple of things. It's based on the content of the site, it's based on the content of the page, it's based on the importance of the website. Importance is gauged by the amount of links coming from other sites to your site. Now, some of this is based on the frequency with which you use the words and related words throughout your website and in the links. But it's not ultimately all about frequency. A lot of it comes down to reputation. How well is your site perceived and judged by other websites? And that comes down to links. And so the search engine algorithm is based into two primary areas. The first is what you do on page. And by that we mean how you optimize the content that is on every page of your website. You can optimize the content, you can optimize the structure or the code of the page, and you can also affect the code through the markup instructions of the code. So on your website, you are in control of the content that's on the page, you are in control of the programming, and you are in control of the code. So those things are completely under your control, and you can change those anytime you want. Now, what's out of your control are links from other websites coming into your site. Those links are what search engines use to determine how trustworthy, how important, and how relevant your site is. Links are essentially third-party opinions giving a non-biased evaluation of your website. Search engines are also taking into account social signals. What is being said about your company or your website in social media, and what types of links are going back to your site from social media posts, tweets, pictures, videos, and so on. So all of the intention in search engine optimization is on the algorithm. The main reason is that the algorithm changes many times throughout the year. And over the past, there have been about 5 to 6 major changes in about the past 10 to 12 years that have affected how search engine optimizers do their job. But really, the algorithm changes constantly throughout the year. It could change a couple of hundred times. And that's because the search engine is constantly trying to refine the results, searching for more quality. You see, the customer of the search engine is the searcher. And so the better results the searcher gets, the more that searcher is going to use that search engine. And so quality is of utmost importance to a search engine, and all these little tweaks to the algorithm are geared to improve the quality. Now, sometimes there's some accidents that are made. Sometimes sites that aren't doing anything wrong get thrown out or penalized, but there are things in place that you can get back into the index. But the problem is there are people that do create low quality or spammy sites, and that's who the search engines are trying to target. Now, the core algorithm doesn't change a whole lot. I've been doing a lot of the same techniques since about the mid-90s, and I still have sites that I haven't even touched for years that are still ranking well, because the core algorithm for your on-page rankings is still basically the same: content and keywords. Now, the reason why the algorithm changes so much when we talk about quality, a lot of times people try to create their own backlinks, their own links from other sites, by creating thousands of low-quality, fake websites with links to their website. The search engines have to somehow improve their quality by finding these sites and getting them out. One of the major algorithm updates that was done a few years ago is because search engine optimizers were over-optimizing their websites, meaning they were using keywords too many times on the page, and it was obvious that they were doing it just to get rankings and not to present a good image to the searcher. And so what the search engines are ultimately trying to do with the search engine algorithm is improve their quality, increase visibility of quality sites. And for your on-page optimization, what you need to know is that in 3 primary areas you have control, and that is your internal links, the content on the page, and the structure and architecture, the organization of your website. And that's what we're going to focus on in the next few chapters. So we're going to talk about content, making quality content, unique content, how to build links that will build your reputation, and how to develop an architecture that's clear, organized, and allows the search engines to realize what your site is about and rank you for hundreds or thousands of related terms.